A book is not going to write itself. Weight will not be lost by itself. Um, Jobs won't, fall in your lap. We have to put in the work. Now, what is a good way to sit down and do work? Do uninterrupted work, focused work. Probably heard of it, Pomodoro Method. However, there's a lot of, it's not that easy to put in practice because you can say, oh, I'll put a timer on my laptop or on my computer and I'll use it. And then you use it a few days and then it's gone, right? Like that's how it often goes. And just quickly to sum up, um, the Pomodoro method, science has shown us that it improves our focus, we get more done, we are less distracted, and it's a great way to reward our brain with work and a break and work and a break again, and we look forward to having the break, and then we look back and we feel we have a sense of accomplishment because that's what all it does. You download the app, put it on your computer, I have the links below. You set the timer for 25 minutes. You work, take a break, you work, take a break. Now, the idea is very simple, but what are the rules that we can apply in Procrastinate Zero to make it more effective? Now, the first thing is when you are in a work interval, don't let anything distract you. If a coworker comes and has a question, say, oh, well, I have 20 minutes left on my Pomodoro. I will get back to you in 20 minutes. Or is it a life and death situation, right? And often it's not. So it is also a great way, it's a good way to say no to people, right? During the work, also turn off your notifications. Make sure that you only get in work. When you have a break, breaks are mandatory. Even if you are in the middle of something, take a break, move away, walk around, have some water, go to the toilet, whatever. After 5 minutes, come back, continue your work. And it is very difficult. I have to be very honest with you. I don't use it 24/7 because this takes a lot of my time and my attention and focus. However, I make sure that every single day that I do work, I get at least 4 intervals in because in four, you can do it in 25 minutes, 30 minutes, and then take a 5 minute break. In 2 hours of focused work, you can get more done than in a whole day. So that is the bar, and that is what I'm challenging you to do. Use this only do 4 intervals. That's it. 4 intervals a day. That's a very low goal, and start applying it. Have the very clear rules of work and not being distracted, and also taking the breaks. So after you've done one of these things, one of these full cycles of 4 intervals, take a longer break and then continue working a little bit more freely if you prefer that, or continue to do another cycle of 4 intervals if you like that as well and if it's very effective. Especially when you start applying this method, by now it is almost ingrained in my system that after 25, 30 minutes, I get distracted a little bit and I walk around. So that is also the science behind this because it research shows that our brain can't focus on one single task for more than 30 to 40 minutes. That's the max. Um, this comes from evolution. We used to be hunter-gatherers and we were always on the lookout. So our brains are developed in a way that we continuously scan our environment and scan everything that is going on, and we get a lot of input from our environment. That is for our own safety. That is great. However, in the modern world where we have to do work and we can't get all those inputs, digital inputs, it's not beneficial to us. So now you know why it works. Now you know we talked about willpower, right? So if you think you can beat your own brain, right? If you say, "Oh, I can't focus on something and I'm not distracted by anything," well, if you want to beat that's great. If it works, that is also great. But in 99% of the cases, all of us are the same. we can't focus on one thing for more than 30, 40 minutes. And even if we do, the quality of our work decreases. And if we are learning, the amount of information that we consume and we store also goes down. So that's why all the lessons in this video course are 15 minutes max, preferably between 7 and 10 minutes, which is the ideal length for people to stay focused. If we break it up, you can get after a few lessons, you can do something else, continue the course, all those things. But if it's a long lecture of an hour, you will not sit through that lecture for an hour. And if you will sit through it, you only get to store and you get to remember only a small part of it, which is not the goal here. So that's why we keep things very short and to the point as well, but also very simple. And this is a thing that you can apply for studying as well. So you can study for 25 minutes, take a break, or read for 25 minutes, take a break. It really works because this is ingrained in our system to have a little break, walk around, see what's going on, and that is why this works. So give it a try. It's very simple. All you have to do is download the app, put it on your computer, and start reminding yourself that you have to take a break. Set the bar very low. Only a few intervals a day can help you to get a lot more productive than average people, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to beat the average. We get more done. We have more time for ourselves, and that's what it's all about.